What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, my sister? What's up, SL? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. How you doing today? How you doing today? Neck is. I'm good. I'm just tired. I'm tired, and I'm tired. I'm good. Just relaxing. I had fun last night. I wanna finish that I wanna finish that heist. So you could get your money. You could get your 500K. So I wanna do that. I wanna do that. What's up, cousin? So what's this conversation gonna be about today? So I guess the conversation about today is why being yourself is the best strategy you'll ever have. So a lot of us come on YouTube because, we're trying to make money. A lot of us come on YouTube because we love it. It's fun. You get to stream. You get to talk to different people, and it's something that you want to do all the time. Like I said, what's up, Keisha? What's up, baby? Great live, Keisha. Great live. Um, Everything you said resonated with me, and I am tired also. I'm just tired of a lot of us hide behind our phones, right? And when I say hide, I don't mean hide in a sense of we're being secretive or whatever. It's just we show people what we want them to see. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more to this angle, right? What's this angle? 16 by 9? No, this is not 16 by 9. This is 9 by 6, right? Because 16 by 9 is the regular and 9 by 6. So we give everybody the 9 by 6 version. You feel me? 9 by 16, right? So we give everybody the 9 by 16 version, right? We show people what we want them to show, right? Or see. And we don't know the truth behind it, the why. It's just like, all right, Mr. Beast, right? Why did he want to become who he is today? Why did he push? I'm on my Mr. Beast vibe right now, you feel me? He a white boy, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But he inspired me, just like everybody else. Do I like him? He's just a regular person. I don't know who he is. I can't even say, oh, I don't like him. I just didn't like how his delivery was, like how he was giving poor people money and, stuff like that. I don't really like. I don't really like that because I feel like you doing stuff for attention. So that was my problem with Mr. Beast. But his thrive, his push, his strategies, everything that he's doing, I'm on that train. This is a man that his father was disrespectful to him, ain't really showed the boy no love like that. He had a mother that was behind him, and everything he did, he pushed until he became one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. And, You guys don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about Kai Cenat being in the awards, not even knowing who the brat was. When he hugged whoever he was hugging, because I don't know who she was. Nah, I know. I understand it, because I don't know who he was hugging, but I know the brat. You know, because I'm an 80s baby. I'm 40-something years old. You feel me? So the brat, she's a legend. You know, so I was like, you didn't know that was the brat? Kai Cenat? Come on. I know you young, but Kai, that was bad. That was really, really bad that you didn't see the brat right next to you. Anyways, so be yourself. And he was being himself, you know. So to be honest, can I blame him? No. Be your authentic self. And people will flock to you. You know, people will come to you. People will stay with you. People will resonate with you. People will understand you. And people will receive value. You understand? See, your YouTube channel should give people value. It should give people something to come back and talk about, something to come back and watch, something to come back to make them feel good, to be in your live for 10 minutes or for an hour. What's up, Rooted? Shout out to my brother, Rooted. No problem, bro. I know you're taking your son to school. Yes. Guys, be yourself. You know, don't hide who you are. Because the minute you hide who you are, or the minute you hide something that you don't want people to see, eventually it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Trust in yourself, believe in God, and just understand that God is real. You know, you might not serve God the way that you feel like you're serving God, but the entity, the power is real. You know, he is real. This world is a big freaking test. And if y'all don't understand that, I don't know what to tell y'all. You think that everybody got this shit easy? Oh, he got 5,000 subscribers. Oh, he got 20,000 subscribers. Oh, she did this, she did that. You don't know the pain, the suffering that these people went through to get what they got. You know, because I never did it, but in the past, I would say things, and, you know, one of my brothers, he kind of pulled me to the side. He was like, no, don't ever say that. All of us don't think that we are great. All of us, when we look in that mirror, we don't like what we see. All of us have something that makes us not want to be. Something that bothers us so much that if you had the money, you would fix it. And now people's fixing it, and you see what happens, right? You can't fix what God has created, love. You can't. Because you are perfect already. You are perfect in the guise of God. You feel me? God, in his eyes, you are perfect. You choose not to be perfect. You choose to become destructive. You choose that, guys. Just understand that. You know, so what's up, Cassie's Kitchens? How's everything? Shout out to everybody in the live. Top of the morning, top of the day. For today's topic, if I gotta go back, why being yourself is the best strategy you'll ever have, because you can't duplicate others. You know, like, you ever wish that you had I mean, I have a doppelganger. A doppelganger is a person that looks just like you, and when you see them, it'll blow you away. And I have one, and it was weird. I was like, what the like, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody made a comment years ago. It was a white woman. She said, "Oh, black people look alike." No, all of y'all look alike. It's not black. It's not white. It's not nothing. All Indians look alike. Asians. All Africans look alike. All Latinos look. Everybody look alike. And if you don't look alike, there's a white version of you and there's a black version of you. You know? Tell me that's not freaking crazy. I saw and met a white version of me, and it was weird, and I was like, what in the helly? What in the heller? Like, guys, there's a version of you everywhere. But this is the thing about the version of you. The version of you is not you. It's not you. That's somebody else. Yo, I even met my wife's doppelganger, which is weird. I said, what the hell? Like, everybody has a doppelganger. Everybody has somebody out there that looks just like you, walk just like you, talks just like you, but they not you. They are not you. I'll go over a little bit to explain what I'm talking about. They are not you, guys. So you know what that means? Nobody could be you. There's only one you. The person might look like you. They might act like you. It's just like Michael Jackson has a doppelganger. You see that guy? He's white. He's going around and he really looks like that. But this is the situation. Michael Jackson don't really look like that. That was all for social media. Michael Jackson, in fact, had vitiligo, right? He had vitiligo to the point that he did bleach his skin and get it fixed because he said, he didn't want to walk around with the blotches and the different shades. But I think that is one of the most beautifulest. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess, right? People might say, oh, he's weird because I think people with differences in this world is one of the most beautifulest things you will find. Because the world can't always be the same. If the world was the same, it wouldn't go round. You understand? Do you know right now, as we are speaking, there's somebody else that's doing the same thing I'm doing. And they look just like me in another universe. These movies, these series that we watch, they're teaching us something, but we're not listening. There's clues. It's just like if you ever watch the series or the movie called Flash. There's different universes, right? And then you meet that person in a universe and you're like, wait a minute, they look like him, but they don't act. Yo, the reason these movies are here to educate the world. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. They put subliminals in movies that they get from the Quran, they get from the Bible, they get from the Torah, okay, especially the Quran. They won't talk about the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be with him. But they make so many movies about him, but they don't actually tell you it's him. Just like they do certain things in this world, but they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. We all know Jesus Christ ain't white with green eyes when the man is from Africa. But they subliminally brainwashed us into believing that he is because of the power that he brought to the world. May peace and blessings be with him. You guys don't get it. We all are different in our own way. I'm going to tell you a miracle that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did that nobody knows. Jesus was able to touch a piece of clay and turn it into a bird, right? Yo, one day, the Prophet, peace be upon to him, was talking to somebody and they said, but who are you? You ain't nobody. Look at Jesus. Look at Moses. He parted the Red Sea. But what can you do? Till today, you could look it up, but nobody talks about it. But Vegan Kingzz are going to talk about it. He looked at the moon and he just said, look. And he went just like that. We don't know the gesture. I'm just giving you guys, I'm entertaining you guys. He did a gesture like some joint like that. The moon which is round, split into half. This is a man that when he used to sit on his chair that was made from the wood would cry because he was sitting on it. And when he didn't come on the wood, the trees, the forest would cry. How can the forest cry when somebody doesn't? Are you serious? If the forest was crying for this man, don't you think it cries for you? Take your big ass and go outside. Go for a walk. Do something with your life. Be yourself. Be real. Be authentic. So what, you bipolar? So what, you probably have a mental illness? So what, you seeing all of these things about you that you don't like? Others don't see it. They don't see it. Because you're beautiful. You're incredible. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you feel it. And the position that you're in right now is a test. What you thought that guy was going to give you 40 acres and a mule like that? Huh? You thought he was going to give you that car like that? You thought he was going to give you this house, that wife, that husband, that baby like that? You got to work for it. And you also got to be yourself. You want to be a YouTuber? Be yourself. Talk about things that will help others. Become enlightened. Watch other YouTubers, but don't take from them. Don't steal what they're doing, because that's their shine. You feel me? But inspire yourself. I'm happy, but then sometimes I'm not, because then I say to myself, is there another vegan Kingzz out there? Is there another Abdul out there? Have you guys ever met a creator like me? I was doing all of this wrong, but now I'm going to do it right. Do you know why jobs want you to have a 2-year or 4-year career? Like, not career, college education. I'm going to tell you why. Because they want to see if you're consistent. They want to see if you're motivated, if you're organized, if you're willing to follow order. And when you go to school, that shows what? Obedience, respect to the name, to whatever it is that you're doing. If a person went to school and sat there in the school for 2 years and then 4 years, people are, oh, college don't mean nothing. It doesn't. It doesn't. But what it does is it teaches you to do something consistent all the time, and because that's going to take you throughout life. It's not because we need college. We don't need no college. You don't need none of that. But these teachings are going to take you throughout life, guys. Be yourself. Be yourself. Dig in your nose if you have to. Eat it right in front. Who cares? Be yourself and you will grow. Be consistent. Have a strategy. You can't just do the same. If you're doing the same thing all the time and it's not working, so you have to switch it. You feel me? It's just like my channel, right? I could probably say now I know what I'm doing when it comes to my food because I seen how it changed. And one of the big YouTubers I watch, he's not vegan. Well, I don't watch him like that right now, but I used to look at his videos and I love the way it looks. And he's a big mukbanger by the name of, what's that dude name, babe? Chow, Zhang, whatever. Zach something. He's a big YouTuber, and his videos, oh my God. Like, when I look at his videos, it's so beautiful. And I took it, and I didn't take what he does. I took some of his inspiration because it inspired me. So look at somebody that you feel inspires you and try to do it. Because for me, my food means something to me, and I want the food to have. Guys, the videos that you see, the food looks like that. It's real. It's not fake. It's not photoshopped. It's not. My food looks like that. I think I posted a few of my food reviews that people actually had my food. My food is not like anybody else. My hands are special. My hands are blessed, just like all of you guys. My gift is to feed. That's my gift. I'm a feeder, right? So I'm a feed her. I'm a feeder. That's what I do. I feed. Okay, so that's what my hands were created for. And that's what I feed into this world. So what are you feeding into this world? Hmm? Be yourself. For many, many years, I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself because I battled mental illness, depression, anxiety, all that. Yes, and I didn't want to admit it, but one day one of my brothers, his name is Vigilant Vegan, that brother don't even know how he impacted me, but he said something about he's depressed, this, and he was just like, it's okay, men, to cry. It's okay, men, to feel. It's okay. We not monsters. And that's when I said it. I said, damn, I'd be afraid to cry in front of people. I'd be afraid if, you know, we taking this being a man thing to the next limit. Like, brothers, we are allowed to cry. We are allowed to feel. We are men. We are human. Shout out to Rooted. That's a good brother right there, cause he always come through. I go to him. I've been a little busy, but shout out to Rooted. I really, really appreciate him. He's a respectful man. He has a family. He's doing his things, and he also sell oil. So definitely follow him and check him out. Guys, you could check out Keisha and Sell Dream Stream Games, which is my wife. Taylor, she has her own channel. She dropping gems. If I missed any of y'all, you know what it is. I see